In today's Leeds news, Trialist arrives at Academy, Daniel Farke's transfer stands, strange transfer link, McCoist honest assessment of Premier League chasers, and Sonny Perkins set for Leeds exit. Morning folks, Chair here at The View on Tuesday morning, the 28th of January with your Leeds United news. It's quite enough on the ground, a bit of stuff to get stuck into. Just a reminder, we're doing a 10% discount on every piece of merch on the Back 4 platform this week, running up until the transfer window closes. The link for my affiliate link for that is below, as well as the discount code. You can check that out if you want to. Let's crack on and get into the news. We'll start off with some arrivals at Thorpe Arch today. Leeds United under-21s will welcome Liverpool's under-21 striker Oakley Cannonier on trial this week. The 20-year-old joined Liverpool back in 2015 from Leeds United and signed his first professional contract at Liverpool. He's also the ball boy who handed the ball to Trent Alexander-Arnold for the quick corner kick that helped Liverpool win the Champions League against Barcelona. And This Is Anfield have described Oakley as a prolific striker, but do go on to say that his persistent injuries are what has led Liverpool to making a decision about the player's future. Oakley is described also as being a Leeds fan and returning to his boyhood club. And with a year and a half left on his contract, the belief is, should this trial go well at Leeds, Liverpool will likely release the player for a free transfer to move across to Thorpe Arch. It's an interesting sign. Un-21s probably need a striker, so it probably fills a gap there. It's a player with some potential. The persistent injuries go hand in hand with a lot of young players and growing pains, but we'll see how he gets on. We'll keep an eye on the information that comes out around him in the next couple of weeks. Moving on to last night, and after last night's goalless draw with fellow promotional hopefuls Burnley, Daniel Farke was inevitably asked about Leeds' transfer situation. Yesterday we heard news that Emi Buendia was finalising his move to Bayer Leverkusen in Germany, likely to be followed by James McAtee to the exact same club, and Louis Barry was finalising his move to Hull City. So what now for Leeds with 6 days remaining in the transfer window? When asked about transfers, which were then shared by Baron Cross from The Athletic, Daniel Farke replied the following: "I've not checked my phone for the last 6 hours. I will check it after this press conference. Perhaps I can tell you more about transfers in the next press conference." That press conference should be scheduled for either Wednesday, tomorrow, or Thursday. The games at the weekend, it hasn't been scheduled as I speak right now, but it does give the impression that something is going on behind the scenes at Elland Road. And the 49ers have always been at their quietest just before they do something, and right now it's deathly quiet with only a couple of days ticking left. Pete Lowy is in Leeds. Pragmarate, I believe, is in Leeds. The 49ers main people are over here right now, so something is going on behind the scenes, but no announcements yet on any deals. But it should hopefully be not that long if Daniel Farke is talking about announcing something at a press conference in the next day or so. But that might tie in with the next story, and this is a strange link for me, but it is fairly credible by all accounts. And according to The Athletic, Leeds United have yet again inquired about the availability of Newcastle United's Matt Targett. The 29-year-old was a target of Leeds in the summer, but decided to remain with Newcastle United. And so far this season, Matt Targett has clocked up one Premier League appearance, totaling 12 minutes of football. The Athletic's report says that Newcastle are considering offers for Matt Targett, and Leeds are set to have inquired. Leeds currently have Isaac Schmidt, Sam Byram, Junior Firpo and Max Ferber, who can all operate in the left back position. So for me, although this link is very credible, it seems like a very strange link for Leeds, or a strange move for Leeds, given the amount of bodies they have in that left back position, and given how many obvious holes there are still to fill. The number 10 position, the number 9 position, the right centre back position all need filling. Why Leeds will be moving forward right back seems unusual to me, but as I say, it is a credible link. But Leeds to me aren't looking for a left back until the summer, so maybe it's a bring him in now for next year, but it seems like a strange move considering there are other priorities for Leeds right now. Moving on to some national media comments on Leeds United's performance last night. And last night we saw the best defence in the league go up against the best attack in the league, and unfortunately, as was predicted, we saw exactly what everyone probably thought they would see. Two sides who cancelled each other out, delivering a pretty uneventful 0-0 draw. As a tactical spectacle, as a coach, I actually quite enjoyed parts of the game, but as a fan and as an entertainment perspective, it was a really tough watch for me in parts of that game. But based on the game, the national media have also started to have their say on what could happen with Leeds or Burnley should they get promoted to the Premier League and seal promotion, and how they'll get on when they get there. Both Ali McCoist and Dean Ashton have both written both sides off doing anything in the Premier League or even surviving promotion when they get there. McCoist on TalkSport said the following: "On the evidence of what I saw last night, you'd say both teams would struggle in the top flight." Now, Dean Ashton did give some praise to Leeds and Daniel Farke before doubling down on what Ali McCoist said, and he said the following: "They're top scorers in the Championship, but Farke will be so pleased with the defensive side and how little they seem to give oppositions. The big thing is, are either of these two teams expected or hoping to do anything in the Premier League with performances like we saw tonight? That's the thing, they've got no chance on this performance." Looking at Southampton, Leicester and Ipswich this season and how they're getting on the Premier League, we all know that the gap between the Championship and the Premier League is increasing and getting bigger, and it's becoming harder for sides that get promoted to stay there. And I don't think any Leeds United fan is confused about the job that will be needed to be done on the squad in the summer should Leeds get promoted. We all know that this squad right now probably isn't capable of doing much in the Premier League. It's got some really good young players, but will need some significant Premier League quality wrapped around and down the spine of the team. I think we're all pretty much aware of that. So comments from McCoist and Ashton saying that these teams would struggle in the Premier League, as they are right now, probably, yeah. But they won't look like this when they get to the Premier League, and that's the important part. Moving on to the final story of the day, and this relates to a permanent exit away from the club, and the first one out the door this January. The day has been coming for a while now, and information from The Athletic has all but confirmed Sonny Perkins' exit from Leeds United. The Athletic claim that Leeds are finalising the permanent exit of Sonny Perkins to leave Leeds United this month, and Perkins will make his loan move at Leyton Orient a permanent one this month. The report says that Orient will pay a small undisclosed fee for Sonny Perkins, but that Leeds United have added on a sizable percentage of a sell-on clause to his deal as well. So this one, we're in a superior position league-wise. We can dictate this. Obviously with RGA we were in an inferior league position, so we probably couldn't. But yeah, an interesting one. We wish Sonny Perkins did score one goal for Leeds in the FA Cup clash against Cardiff, and we wish Sonny Perkins all the best in his future, and if it goes well for him, ultimately it will go well for Leeds with that sell-on clause in the contract as well. But folks, that'll be it for me today. Just a reminder, 10% discount on all merch. I will be back tomorrow for the news, and I'm over on Imagine Not Being Leeds tonight with Maddie. You can check that out. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.